Alright, let's start. The Bachelor of Fine Arts is a very selective program in the CU Film Studies department that only takes 26 people a year. It consists of 4 components: a film sample, a critical essay, a writing portion, and a creative sample. What I'm worried about is the film sample. I'm making a film for a class, and here's the timeline. I started thinking about the idea for the film on the 11th. First rough cut due April 14th. Second rough cut due the 23rd. So, it is Friday night. Well, technically now it's Saturday, but yeah. I have a film due on Tuesday, so I have no idea how I'm gonna do that because I don't even have an idea. So we're gonna start fresh, just get some new ideas going. Let's try to think of some ideas. Okay, let's see. Ideas. Let's slow down a bit. I couldn't think of an idea. The only thing on my mind while thinking of ideas is that I'm making this film to try and get into the BFA, but why am I trying to get into the BFA? Because I love movies. I love filmmaking. So to try and get the inspiration I need, I think I need to sit down and see why other people love film too. Yep.
Movies for me are important because they're a source of, I don't know, they're a source of happiness for me, watching movies and making movies. And I think it's important as a form of expression.
I could do all kinds of B-roll for you. We're absolutely creating other worlds. The most powerful cinema is extremely good. It's very, very powerful medium for immersion, right? To suspend disbelief and to create a diegesis and to separate people. It's transcendent, right? Cinema is transcendent. You can genuinely bring people out of the world that they live in into another world more than almost anything else.
So here's the next day, and I couldn't think of an idea, so I slept on it, and I thought of an idea when I woke up, and I've actually drew a storyboard. Hopefully the film goes well. I'm finishing the rest tonight, and hopefully I get some good reception, some good feedback from the class. I'm not exactly sure how people are gonna react to it or how the filmmaking is gonna go. So just hopefully it'll be good. And then there was a complication. So initially I thought the film was due on April 14th. I shot for about 2 hours and edited for an additional 4 hours. But my professor put the wrong date. So it was actually due on April 16th, and the second rough cut was due April 28th. The final cut and screening is due on May 2nd. Here's how it went after I got my feedback from my first rough cut. So today, I showed my film, and it did not go as planned. My idea just didn't really work the way I wanted it to, so that sucks. I think I gotta redo the whole thing. My idea is just it's not cutting it for me. Yeah, and I don't know. I want this film to be perfect for me. Next Tuesday is when the next rough cut is due, so I'll have to turn that in and then wing it from there. So my idea didn't work out. I was in a rough spot and my confidence was going down, but every filmmaker comes into problems in their own productions.
Creating a unique individual visual style is the hardest thing to do. And the effort to do that is a real struggle. And so my situation with it, my strategy has been to not try that hard.
Rush is really common for me and I think other filmmakers as well. And I think it's because things don't go as planned, which is the other thing I was going to talk about. That's kind of a struggle or an obstacle for me when things don't go as planned and then you're rushing to finish because of that, because things aren't going according to plan. I think those two things together are probably the biggest struggles that I have overall with filmmaking.
So, this is the night after my second try at this film. Yeah, I'm happier about it. I'm happier with it. I'm way happier with it. I think the idea flow is a lot better, and I think my voice is in there more. You know, and, this time around, I usually get these pre-screening jitters, but this time I didn't. I'm just a lot more comfortable with it, and I'm a lot more proud of it, to be honest. But yeah, I still have this final screening due. Hopefully, all goes well. I know exactly what changes I need that need to be made. So yeah, I guess the next time you guys see me is right after the final screening. So yeah, see you guys there. Do you guys like that transition? Ah? Okay, so today was like the final screening for all the movies in my 2500 class. Unsurprisingly, they were all amazing. I mean, I expected amazing films from everyone. They were great, and I'm proud of what I submitted as well. I mean, yeah, I mean, just like considering that my first idea just didn't work out at all. I'm pretty happy with how my film turned out. I'll be submitting my BFA application by May 11th, and so hopefully it goes well. But even if it doesn't, I mean, this was still just a great experience to make a film that I wanted to make, that I'm proud of. One of my biggest lessons in this, and it's that every film has its flaws, and I think to really love filmmaking is to love fixing those flaws. When everything you have planned and not planned, just works together to create a coherent piece of work, and to have that movie just work out. This film was a tough one for me, and I think that just makes it even more personal and memorable because of it.